Your investigations uncovered that Arkthzand's advisor, Lady Belain, is working with the Grey Host, and that she's a vampire. To hide that from me takes great power. Tell me exactly what you heard during Rada Al-Saran's conversation with her.
Lady Belain mentioned her influence over the Yard, and that Markarth would soon be full of Reach folk.
With your warning, Arkthzand can decide what to do with Lady Belain's advice in the future. As to why they care that Reach folk gather within the city, I'll need to think about that. Did you hear anything else of significance during their exchange?
I sure did. Rada Al-Saran said he needs something called the Arkthzand Keystone. He sent Belain to find it.
Rada tried to use dwarven devices once, but nothing came of it. Interesting. As I toured the city, I met Nolavan. He works with dwarven scrap in the southeast section of Markarth. Maybe he can lead us to this keystone before Lady Belain acquires it.
Okay, I'll find Nolavan and ask him about the Arkthzand Keystone.
Despite occupying the ruins of their lost civilization, few Reach folk want anything to do with dwarven devices. That's why Nolavan intrigued me. While you deal with him, I'll seek out Arana's rebels. If I can't find them, they will surely notice me.
I thought you also wanted to talk to Arkthzand.
And so I shall, briefly. Kadak has a city full of Reach folk to deal with, so I don't want to unduly distract him. Then I need to locate Arana. If we can get the rebels to work with us against the Grey Host, we'll have more than a fighting chance. Cold. Skyrim was never this cold before. It's the chill of the grave. Something I know of all too well.
Hello and welcome. For those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Violet. In the last episode, we started the Markarth story quest, Blood of the Reach. We're going to be continuing with that quest in this video. I hope you enjoy it. So, I have to go see somebody by the name of Novalan's at Novalan's Scrap House. If I can find where that is. And, our friend, Count Verandis, asked us to go see this guy for one reason or another. So that's where I'm headed right now. And the only reason why I'm walking is so that I can talk to you. And I can barely do that walking. So yeah, I can't walk and chew gum at the same time in this game, obviously. So that's what we're doing. So we're going to take a nice little stroll through Markarth. And see what we learn at this Novalan. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm saying his name wrong. Nolavan Scrap House. I believe we have to go up here. It's a mildly beautiful day here in Markarth. Okay, so obviously went in the right place. Ah, there's Nolavan. We don't want to go rushing up to him and scare him, so we're going to calmly walk towards him. Oh, look. Hello, Nolavan. I'm here to talk to you.
Aye, you're an outsider. I guess when the ARG made us put up those scratchings he calls signs, it really worked. Attracted you right to my business. Unfortunately, we're closed right now. Come back later, and bring your gold.
Well, I just need to ask you something. Do you happen to know anything about the Arkthzand Keystone?
Arkthzand? Sounds dwarven. I guess that's why you came to see me. No one in Markarth knows more about the deep folk and their scrap than old Nolavan. Now, Keystone, that's another matter. Could refer to a wedge that supports an arch, maybe?
I think it may be magical.
Well, that is the other kind. You might be able to find one in Bthar-Zel. I could sell you a map to the place, but it won't be cheap. Or if you do a simple job for me, I'll give you the map as payment. Quick work that would help me a great deal.
You're a nice guy, so I'll help you. What's the job?
Pick up a package and return here. Do that, and the map is yours. Just beyond the gates, there's an old dwarf house. Parcels with my name on them appear there from time to time. I'm expecting one currently. Go check and bring me what you find.
All right. I will be right back. I will go and get your parcel. So it's right outside the gate. Don't worry, I'm not going to walk this way through Markarth just until I get out the door here. Okay, so let's go. Now we run. Is that the gate right there? I think it might be. I wonder what she's looking at. Yep. It is the gate. Okay, so I just have to go over to like this. There's a little village over here across this bridge. I'll show you. Well, you'll see it. Because we're going to go there.
None of these weak strangers could face a true reach challenge.
I like it when the snow falls. It's pretty. Ah, there we go. Just go straight into that building. Excuse me. Package for Nolovan. Then we head back. It's a little farther than I thought, so I'm gonna hop on the horse here and take that back real fast. That'll speed things up a bit.
None of these weak strangers could face a true reach challenge.
Oh, hello. Take it right back to Nolovan. I'm back.
We're closed. Oh, it's you! Was it there? Was there a new package with my name scrawled on it?
Yes, sir. Here's your package. It has your name on it and everything.
Oh, well done, outsider. Well done. You say this scroll is my name. Fancy that. And it's heavy. That's a good sign. I leave things down in the depths, and in return, I get these packages from time to time. Here is your map. Good luck in Bthar-Zel.
Thank you. Bye. Very nice guy. Very friendly. I like friendly people.
Verandis has need of you.
Gwendis. It's good to see you, girl.
Verandis said he sent you to talk to the scrap dealer, and here you are. Good to see you, by the way. Anyway, Verandis needs to talk to you. Right away, he said. So let's go.
I thought Verandis was going to try to locate the rebels and their leader.
He did. Here, let me mark a location on your map. That's Rebels' Retreat, what Arana and her people call their camp in the foothills. Verandis wants you to meet him there.
Thanks. I may know where to find the Keystone, too. I'll go to Rebels' Retreat and tell Verandis.
You should move quickly. Verandis has a way with words, but he's still a verbose high elf vampire noble from High Rock, any and all of which can get you killed in the Reach.
It didn't take long for Verandis to make contact with the rebels.
Funny you should mention that. Oh, he went out into the foothills all right, but before Verandis could find them, the rebels found him. Seems to be working out, at least for the moment.
Tell me more about Rebels Retreat.
What's to tell? It's a Reach folk camp in the foothills. Probably the main base for the rebels, but I'm just guessing. I was with Verandis when the rebels surrounded us. I wanted to fight, but the Count held me back. That's when Arana appeared.
Can't give me any additional information?
Hang on, let me think. The camp's set up inside an old Nord ruin. It's surprisingly sturdy for something that was abandoned a long time ago. The rebels seem to be running low on supplies. Food, weapons, armor.
And you spoke to Arana?
Well, her and Verandis did most of the talking. I'm not sure I trust the witch, but I trust Verandis. He says she's a friend. That's good enough for me.
Okay. I'll see you later. Good to see you. Bye. Okay, so, first of all, let me just make sure there's no way shrine. Nope, no way shrine. Actually, I can hop into that way shrine and nah, I'll just ride that way. Sometimes they don't make it easy to decide these types of things. Okay, we'll hop on the Indrik, and we will go this way.
None of these weak strangers could face the...
Oh, there is that. Let me, funky water. The water's so stupid in this game sometimes. But I do want to grab this. Okay. There is a way. Yeah, there's a bridge over here. This is where she puts me through a test. I think this is where I go through this test.
Ah, Arana. Here comes my associate now.
Aye, that one I know. Very well, Verandis. I'll speak to them. I see Verandis' word is good. He said I could treat with you, and here you are. The Count tells me that Lady Belain and the Grey Host leader, Rada Al-Saran, seek some powerful relic. The Arkthzand Keystone. Is that correct?
Yes, I obtained a map that might lead us to the place where we can find it. Bthar-Zel. I'm sorry, I don't mean to butcher that name, but some of your names, really hard.
Let me see your map. Yes, I know that name. But dwarven mischief riddles the bones of the Reach. It could be anywhere. My mother called this place the Hissing Maze. Said it's full of mechanical monsters that guard a trove of silver.
You know where this place is located? You notice how I skipped saying that name?
3 marks. 3 places to search. All right. I'll help you in Verandis, but not before the spirits bless our alliance. I want you to undertake a ritual. If the spirits favor you, we'll face the Grey Host together.
And if I don't win the favor of the spirits?
Positive thoughts, Harrier. Positive thoughts. Participate in the ritual. Then we will see what we will see.
Okay, I'll participate in your ritual. What do I need to do?
Without the blessings of the spirits, it would be unseemly for this alliance to go forward. The ritual begins with the preparation. Gather a briar heart seed, a hagraven's eye, and a handful of bright river shale. Check to the east, west, and south.
Before I go, can you tell me more about this ritual?
Whenever different clans come together in a common purpose, we seek the blessings of the spirits to confirm we're doing the right thing. We will ask the hunter to bind our hearts. If he sees strength in you, we will clasp arms and band together.
Where can I find these ritual components?
Need a map for that too, do ya? Like I said, the ritual begins with the preparation. We need 3 things. A briar heart seed, some bright river shale, and a hagraven's eye.
Where can I get a briar heart seed?
They grow in the hills to the south. Just remember your gloves. The briar's thorns are sharper than Dagon's razor.
What about the bright river shale?
Check north and west, along the riverbank. Spirits prowl the area, so proceed with caution. Fairies and spriggans and such. I'd put them to sleep for ya, but that would be cheating.
Ah, bummer. And where in the world do I find a hagraven's eye?
In a hagraven's head, of course. Or from a jar. They remove their own eyes to use in rituals too. There's a coven to the east of here. Nothing but a flock of toad-licking root hoarders, stealing all the best herbs. Namira take the lot of them.
Yeah, I know. I've had dealings with the hagravens before. I was hoping you weren't going to say that, but something told me you were going to say that. Anyway, tell me more about the hunter.
You want to know about old Elkai, the wolf charmer, the lord of the hunt. You probably know him as Hircine.
Oh. You're performing a ritual to a Daedric prince?
We can call on your gods too if you prefer. Care to wager who answers first? We'll hear from one of Hircine's pups at least. Or get a hint from a fox spirit or a bloody stag. You're not refusing the ritual, are you?
No, I'm eager to see this ritual in action.
Good. Nice to see you thin bloods aren't all hair-bladder cowards after all.
Are all of your rebels here?
Many, but not all. We have enclaves throughout these hills, but these aren't my warriors, Harrier.
I'm confused. Aren't you the leader?
For now, aye. But these warriors take no oaths, swear no fealty. They serve their clan, the rich, and the courage painted on their hearts. No one and nothing else.
What will they do when this is all over?
They'll wander back into the hills to fight their own battles, old and new. These troubles with the Grey Host have torn clans to pieces. Set sons against fathers, chiefs against wise women. It'll take seasons to stitch the ridge back together.
Is your clan here with you?
No, they're not. Let's talk about something else, all right?
Well, I don't have any more questions for you, so I'm gonna go get the stuff that we need to prepare for the ritual, so I'll see you in a little bit. Yeah, that was just going back into questions I'd already asked! Not about to repeat myself, so let's take a look at the map here. Let me get down here. And let's open up the map. Okay, so... Hagraven's Eye there. Bright River Shale there. Okay, so... Oh, one thing I want to do first to make sure... Oh, good, I'm glad I checked. Okay, Hagraven's Eye over here. Ouch. I thought it was here. Yeah, it is. Okay, so... Is that a hag raven? No, it's not. But... Hey! Okay, now... Hag Raven's Eye over here. Well, let me grab this Ancestor Silk. Don't really feel like messing around with the, Going to try to avoid any animals, because... Aw, cute little pig, or hog, or boar. Down here. Ah! Hello? Any hag ravens around? Oh, okay. And the third one is I hope I'm not walking into something I'm gonna be sorry I walked into. It's over here. I have to go swimming. Ah, here we go. Okie dokie. Looks like. Sorry about that, I hit 2 buttons at one time. We'll now go talk to Arana. Where is she? Oh, Lord. She's down here. Girl, you're hard to find.
The Harrier returns, swift as a crow on the wing. I have prepared the ritual fire. Did you bring the components I requested?
Yes, I have the components.
Well done, Harrier. Now, once we undertake this ritual, we will be bound by blood and spirit. It's a union stronger than stone and more eternal than the stars. Are you ready for such a commitment?
Yes. The Raven Watch and I are ready.
Good. So am I. Let's hope the spirits feel the same way. Place the components in the fire and stand back. No matter what you see or hear, stand your ground and think about our alliance. Keep that purpose in your mind. Understand?
Yes, ma'am. I understand. I'll place the components in the fire now.
Heed our call, Hunt King. 2 great packs seek the same full moon. Make them one, bound by common prey. Let Rach and Raven drink of the same dark blood. How your blessing, mighty Hircine! Send a sign, and guide our hunt. Look, Hircine paints our quarry in smoke and stars. Our pact has been blessed, Harrier.
Between the Raven Watcher's expertise and Arada's knowledge of the Reach, we have a fighting chance against the Grey Host. Just stay mindful. Even sealed by a Daedric ritual, this alliance remains young and fragile. We must nurture it.
I have a map that might lead us to the Keystone.
Yes, Bthar-Zel. I overheard while you were speaking to Arana. We discussed finding it while you were gathering the ritual components. Locating the Keystone is your next priority. Arana indicated that she wanted to accompany you.
What will you and Gwendis do while we're looking for the Keystone?
Gwendis brought news from Markarth. Lady Belain has departed the city and she intends to give chase. I will assist her in the hope that pursuing Belain might turn up something useful. Just don't let that Keystone fall into Rada Al-Saran's hands.
I'll begin my search now. Good hunting.
The ritual was a success. Our union has been blessed by Hircine himself. I'm not certain what the spirits showed us, but I'll figure it out eventually. I always do. Are you ready to search for the Keystone now, Harrier? I think I know where to begin.
Are you coming with me to find the Keystone?
Aye, Harrier. We're bound together now. And how else will you find anything in those forsaken depths? I think the skytail we saw in the fire, the snake, will point the way. Once I figure out how it connects to all this, that is.
Skytails.
That's what we call the shapes in the stars. Constellations is your word, I think. Some of my sisters can read the stars the way you read a book. See the future, learn the truth in every twinkle. I don't have the knack. It's fire and bones for me.
Why do you want to come with me?
We made a pact, and Hircine blessed it. He put us on the scent, and I plan to track it to the end. Besides, without someone who knows the Reach, the map's useless. You know what monsters hate? Silver. According to the stories, Bthar-Zel is full of it.
All right. Then we go to Bthar-Zel.
I need to speak to Tayfern before I set out. Go on, Harrier. I'll find you on the trail.
Is there really silver in Bthar-Zel?
So the legends say. A treasure trove of the pure metal. Enough to arm my warriors with weapons to slay every vampire and werewolf that marches with the Grey Host. And your Keystone too, with any luck.
Have you ever heard of Arkthzand Keystone?
No. But rich folk don't make a habit of poking around in the deep places of the world. The Hells are dangerous enough. Still, Bthar-Zel's legend tells of silver and other wondrous treasures. Wouldn't surprise me to find your Keystone there.
And you really think you'll find enough silver to arm your warriors?
We'll find something, that's for certain. In the Reach, treasure can mean all sorts of things. A plump cave bear is a treasure to a hungry clan. But as for silver, you won't find a better metal for killing vampires and werewolves.
Ain't that the truth? Excuse me, I have something in my throat. Okay, I'm back. Excuse me. What did you mean we're bound together?
It means what it means. We're tied to each other now. What happens to one, happens to both. Thin bloods make alliances with ink and parchment. We do it with fire, and oath, and spirit signs. I think you can guess which practice is stronger.
So, if someone breaks this alliance...
Then they'd better lace their foot coverings tight, because they'll find no peace in the wild. Every wolf, hawk, and red-eyed stag heeds the Hunt King's call. You see, rich alliances have teeth. Your Ravenwatch friends better not forget that.
What do you expect to find at these locations on the map?
Something to do with scars, I expect. How that might lead us to the entrance to a dwarven ruin, I've no idea. I think better out there among the rocks and trees, though. We'll see what we see and sort it along the way.
Since I've gone over 30 minutes in this episode, I'm going to go ahead and end it, and we will finish this quest tomorrow. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out my video, and of course, if you enjoyed it, smash that thumbs up for me and feel free to leave a comment. Be safe, be well, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye!